Hi, I'm Gary Amoroso, Executive Director of the Minnesota Association of School Administrators. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. I want to spend our time together talking a little bit about a legislative update. I want to thank those of you that have already taken the opportunity to email or call your legislators and discuss with them the importance of putting additional funding onto the per pupil formula. As you know, this has been an uphill challenge for us, but I do believe we're making progress. The governor last week indicated that he would raise his draft from 1% of new money on the formula each year to 1.5% on the formula each year of the upcoming biennium. That's progress. We're hearing that the governor is hearing from our superintendents. Former Speaker of the House, Paul Thiessen, commented last week that the superintendents from the state are having their voices heard. They're making their calls. They're letting people know that we must have a significant increase on the formula. So for those that have already participated in this opportunity, thank you. Here's a little bit of an update on where each bill currently sits. The House bill currently is going through the tax committee. By the time this video airs on Thursday, the bill will probably have passed out of the tax committee. There is a possibility that the House education bill, the omnibus bill, will hit the floor as early as middle to the end of the week of April 27th. The Senate bill also currently is going through its process. We've testified numerous times in the Senate, numerous times in the House about the need to provide additional funding on the formula. The Senate bill will also probably hit the Senate floor sometime during the latter part of the week of the 27th. Once the House and Senate approve their omnibus education bills, they will then go to a conference committee. And here is where we hope that we can have an impact. Before the conference committees begin, there is an opportunity for the target for each committee to be established by the House and the Senate. This is where the House and the Senate come together and agree upon what the target will be for that conference committee. Just as a bit of a memory for all of us, the governor is currently just under $700 million for his target. The Senate's at about $361.5 million for their target. The House is at about $156 million for their target. We need to have a target established for the conference committee that is way, way higher than the House, higher than the Senate. We'd love to see it more in the area of where the governor's target is, which is about $700 million. So once again, we're going to ask you to continue contacting your legislators and the governor if you already have. And if you have not done that yet, we're going to ask you to please get engaged in this process. We're getting to the point where decisions are going to be made that will truly determine the level of funding that you're going to receive in your school districts for over the course of the next 2 years. We're going to provide you with an email that will identify, again, the addresses, the phone numbers, the email addresses of the leaders of the House and Senate and the governor, the ones who are going to be making the decisions on what the target's going to be, and the ones that will be making the decisions on what the packages will include. Once we identify who the members of the conference committees are, we will provide you with that information. And again, we're going to ask you to contact those individuals, then the members of the House and the members of the Senate, who will be crafting the omnibus bills. We know that you have a lot on your plate. We know that you're very busy as we walk into the spring of the year. But ladies and gentlemen, this is so important that your voices are heard at the Capitol and that we have influence on what the final omnibus bill financial package looks like. I know that it's been a long session, but please understand, we are winding down. The session by statute must end by Monday, May 18th. From what I've heard around the Capitol, none of the legislators believe that it's in anyone's best interest to go to a special session. And so I do believe that there will be an agreement reached and that we will have a budget at the conclusion of this session, May 18th. With that, Please look for the email that identifies individuals that we'd like you to contact at this time, and once the conference committees are established sometime over the course of the next 2 weeks, we will provide you with updated information on who those people are so that you can contact them and have your message heard. With that, thank you for everything you do on behalf of the children of this state on a daily basis. We greatly appreciate it. If I can ever be of service to you, please feel free to contact me at 651-319-1211. Thank you.